What's good, Toiletarians? It's your master, Toilet Terry here, coming to you tonight from Toilet's Ark, in the crevices of Cleveland, Tennessee, with Operation Let's Kill This Town with Laughter. Good evening, I'm your host, John Terry, and tonight's topic is, drumroll please, smile while you still have teeth. Why, you ask? Well, you see, people like my grandpa didn't. When I was a toddler and my grandpa would come to visit, he still had all his teeth then. But you see, after that, there was a 4-year span we went without seeing him at all. 'Cause he lives all the way up in a town called Kenosha, Wisconsin. And a lot can happen in a period of 4 years. I remember when I was 8, my mother said, "Grandpa is coming. It's been 4 years, but he's coming back." I got excited because I hadn't seen him in a long, long time, of course. When I saw him, I was so happy to see him, but since I had a powerful memory, I noticed something. He was missing. What was missing was half of his back teeth. You see, I was also very observant, and still am, so. Yeah, after that visit, another 2 years went by. Well, first span was 4 years, then the next was 2 years. So another 2 years, till we saw him again, and by that point, he'd lost all of his back teeth, and all that was left were his front ones. And then, yeah, we actually saw him again not but a few months later, and all of his bottom teeth were gone, and all that was left were his top front teeth. All I was willing to bet was that, man, it's probably going to be another 4 years, and by that point, he's going to have no teeth at all. And of course, I was right. By then, he had no teeth at all. I remember the first thing I noticed was that he had no teeth left. Second thing I caught was, man, where did this guy's manners go? He was talking like he had 1 ear and 2 mouths, because of course we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so we can listen more than we talk. But no, he talked and talked the whole way home, and I really don't blame him because he hadn't seen us in a while. So he was kind of catching us up on where he'd been the last 4 years because they don't really have good cell service up in Kenosha, so we can't really call him much. But in the middle of his speech, he lets out the biggest belch, and he does not... Does he say excuse me? No. He just keeps going. Seriously, here's how it sounded. And I'm like, Grandpa? Yes, say... What? No. I didn't tell him, you say excuse me. I was like, what do you say? And he looked at me like I was asking him a trick question. Yeah. Anywho, I remember after that visit, my mother and I dropped him off at the airport 5 days later. Because, yeah, he can only come visit us for short periods of time, sadly. After we left, the first thing my mother said to me was, "Son, I do not want to see a photo of you 60 or so years from now, smiling like Grandpa with no teeth." Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a thing. It's called dentures. Ever heard of it? Old people call them false teeth, I know. But yeah, just go get some dentures. Go to the dentist much? Think that by looking at him and then at his ex-wife, my Nana, they're complete polar opposites. Because her teeth are perfectly straight and white and clean. Oh yeah, they sure looked perfect. This one night, I went to the guest room to talk to Nana while she was visiting. She takes a glass. And take this, she hands it to me and says, "Go fill this up with water." I'm like, okay. I don't know what it's for. I fill it up. I bring it back. I set it down in front of her. And at this point, I'm confused. I ask her, "What's this for?" Man, what she did next grossed me out. She reaches in her mouth and touches her teeth, and I'm thinking, oh, she has like a night guard or a clear retainer on. But no, her teeth snapped straight out of her mouth. And I screamed, "Ah!" She's just sitting there cackling at me the whole time, and man, I can't believe I never caught that. I mean, if you look at her old pictures, her teeth are not near as straight. Now, Grandpa's, on the other hand, are perfectly straight when you look at old pictures of him back in the day. Man, what really surprises me is that I didn't notice that something had changed with Nana's smile in pictures, because, like I said, I have a powerful memory, which is how I was able to notice after 4 years that Grandpa had lost half of his back teeth. Yeah, I mean, I really do. I'm not making that up. I still remember certain things from when I was younger that my parents and grandparents don't even remember. Not only do I have a powerful memory, but I was already speaking in full sentences when I was 2 years old. I'm not bragging, I'm just telling facts. I mean, for example, you'd ask a 3 or 4 year old to say, please turn on the air conditioning. You get to the F of a man. But from me, you'd get a resounding, please turn on the air conditioning. Yeah, but about my powerful memory, I'm gonna give y'all an example. I remember having a babysitter when I was little. I recently reunited with her after 12 years of no see. She says to me, John, you're all grown up. And I ask her, are you still allergic to cats? Mm-hmm. I still remember some specific little moments with Grandpa and Nana from when I was a really little kid. I'm gonna give y'all an example of something Nana said to me one time. She says she doesn't remember this. This one time, she was giving me a bath, right? What was I, like a toddler? I don't remember, but I just remember she was giving me a bath. When she told me it was time to get out of the bathtub, I didn't want to. I told her I didn't want to get out. I kept fighting her until she finally lost it. And take this. She is a very even-tempered woman. You never see her lose her temper. But boy, she lost her temper that night and shouted at the top of her lungs, John, we're not playing Act Difficult! Mm-hmm. And she says she don't remember that. If she was here right now, she probably would have corrected me right then and there. She don't remember that? Where was you born? Where you from? I would have been like, where was you born? That ain't proper grammar. Ain't either. Exactly. Anyway, I'm John Terry. I will see you guys on Thursday. Tune in at 9, 8 Central in the PM for the next episode then. It is going to be lit. You do not want to miss it. Alright, folks, keep it real out there. Peace out. Toilet is out the arc.